Hello, good afternoon. So if you could just introduce yourself, please.
So I'm Rev Charles Kwaku-Odoi from Command Prayer Center Ministries in Manchester. I also co-chair the Faith Network for Manchester and involved with the local authority and other statutory partners supporting our city of Manchester.
Fantastic. And how did you get into that?
Which of them?
How did you get into a position where you combined your faith with politics?
Well, I think, I had an impression that it's important to serve and our community. So going beyond the church walls and being the representative of Christ on the streets. So I'm involved with street pastors as well. But I think it's the heart for the city. And, whilst Jesus is commissioning us to go and share the gospel, back in Africa, we will preach our people. Over here, the context is different. And we go in serving, providing TLC, that opens the door for us to be able to speak to people about Christ and to share His love.
Fantastic. And so you've been here at Movement Day for a couple of days. You've been listening to all the different messages. What is it about such events that you think is valuable?
I think Movement Day is fantastic. It's been very motivational, inspirational, challenging as well, but also encouraging to know that there have been models tested in other places that I've worked. So we've had stuff done in South Africa, Australia, the United States, and it's just amazing to know that God is still doing amazing stuff. If only we would hear His voice or listen or go out there. As David said in the Psalms, as the deer pants after the water, so my soul thirsts after you. And I'm sure without thirsting and panting after God and wanting to be His representatives, He opens us to opportunities. And that is why Movement Day is fantastic. Hearing amazing stories, coming up with different spheres or different tracks where people can go, and listen to things specific to their calling. I think it's amazing. It's fantastic, and I can't wait for the next Movement Day.
Fantastic. And Christians in Politics works to support people who want to get into politics. How important is such an organization in your view?
I think that, Christians in Politics play a very crucial role. And it's amazing to see that they're working in unity. So all the major parties and their fellowships, are working together in unity. And I think that's amazing. But what they bring to the table is that opportunity for those aspiring to get into politics to be mentored, to be nurtured, to be equipped so that they can be true representatives of Christ as we are ambassadors in the public sphere. And I think, during our public, local government and politics tracks, we've heard from people doing real jobs. So it's not like reading, but we've had face-to-face interaction. We've been able to connect and through, Christians in Politics facilitating this tracks. We're going to have some close Facebook groups where we're going to have, ongoing support. So thank you, Christians in Politics, for what you're doing. It's very important. And it's also encouraging to see Christians in Politics, nurturing, getting young people, involved as well, so that succession planning is already in place.
Fantastic, thank you. And just as a final thing, what would you see as a negative consequence of trying to go it alone, rather than engaging with different organizations, working with people, joining a party?
I think there's no point reinventing the wheel, but also, it's said that it's a fool is a person who doesn't learn from other people's mistakes. People have been there, people have piloted stuff, they've tried it. So I would encourage anyone interested in politics, especially if you are a person of faith, because there are real challenges out there. And there's nothing like having someone hold your hand and tell you what to expect, but also people to stand with you in prayer, because we all know the power of prayer and the essence of prayer. So, Christians in Politics provide that, opportunity, which is amazing.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.